What's up, y'all? Welcome to the After Zarty podcast. We at South by Southwest, and I have
Sunni the rapper.
Sunni the motherfucking rapper, right? All right, so we're gonna go right into it because you've been here twice already. Know the vibe. We're just in a different location, natural location, things like that. So how's this festival treating you?
It's been treating me good, actually. I realize this festival I got fans.
Bitch, me too.
You really on YouTube? Bitch, they be checking for you.
I was motherfucking shocked. So okay, so now you realize you've been having fans. You know that shit. You have a big fan base, actually.
But it's different when you're not in your hometown and you get to see it.
Nah, in fact, it hit different. Cause I feel like when you're in Houston, like locally, it's kind of like, oh, bitch, you probably know me from high school. You probably know me from middle school type shit, and that's how you know me. But I feel like, so how you feel like? What's been your biggest like wow moment? Other than fans, like what was your wow moment? You was like, all right, yeah, like I'm that bitch, like out here though.
My first show with my dancers, the way the people read. This is my first time dancing with dancers, and I premiered them here at South by Southwest. And, like, the reaction after was just, like, crazy. Like, you could tell people see the vision. Like, you could tell people know that I'm on that level with everybody.
Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you. I was actually talking earlier, and I was like, you know, and I do feel it's like, no, not because we friends, that's like that.
Right.
Like, bitch, I really think like you next. I'm not going to lie. Like, because you're actually working, right? You working, you doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and, like, you're consistent as fuck with all your shit. I swear to God. So I feel like, keep that shit up, all that good shit, stuff like that, right? But, other than South by Southwest,
I thought we were going to the left, that's why.
I thought we was too, lucky, but it's okay. All right, other than South by Southwest, things like that, right? So, like, what's your vision for this year? You know, like, what's your goals? It's the earliest March as fuck. So, like, you know, what's your goals just like that?
My goals is definitely to drop an EP. Definitely to drop an EP, but I got, like, a couple more singles I'm probably drop before I get to the EP. But EP out, mini tour is definitely on the goal list.
Where would you want to go? 3 places, tour.
LA, New York, Miami.
LA, New York, Miami. Is that your like biggest fan base, things like that, other than Houston?
Actually, New York is definitely one. Miami, but LA, I just want to capture because it's hard to capture. Only because it's such a melting pot of artists and everyone comes there. But if you can capture LA, baby, you just in the door.
Okay, cool. So I got another question about when it comes to like marketing and things like that, right? So it's South by Southwest. So I am looking up artists and give y'all more like those type of questions, just to, like, let you know. So, like, we look at, like, the posters and things like that. We got, like, QC poster up and shit like that, right? So, I feel like, how you feel about marketing? Like, how you feel about
I actually got some posters around here on 6th Street.
See, I can do mine after this.
What?
Do you get embarrassed, though, the marketing? Like, do you feel like sometimes marketing come down to kind of, like...
No, I'm always dreading the part of dropping the song and marketing it. Because it's hard to just, like, keep being repetitive in people's faces. Because you have to be repetitive when you're marketing something.
You don't got to be annoying.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be so annoying.
If you're not that annoying, I don't think you're marketing.
Bro, but I've learned to do it where I'm still having fun with it. And I think that's what helps me out.
Okay, cool. So I feel like I learned while I've been out here, I was kind of like, okay, I think it's cool seeing like QC, a big ass label, like really promoting.
Really?
Like,
they got a street team. We was
yeah,
just talking
sure,
about that with my manager, how they actually pay these people $200 to $300 per person, but it'd be like 40, 50 in them going out here.
I feel like what we all should have did, we should have came like a week earlier, went to a little high school. Hey, y'all want to go $100 this weekend?
That's smart.
Well, $50 really. High school
right?
Like 50,
they don't care.
$50 just walk around, put my poster up. By the time I get out there, and then boom, 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 boom. Because it wasn't really shit to get the posters and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, like
it really wasn't
type shit. So other than that, like, who have you met so far? Like, have you met any like influencers, celebrities? You was like, oh, bitch, I'm trying to link up with you. Like, I finally get to meet you.
I really haven't, because I've been so busy with my schedule. I've been like, that I haven't really had the time to like network with people. I've been stopped like 1,000 times on 6th Street. Like I said, that's how I'm like, damn, I really got fans. Like that, but I haven't really had a chance to like see people for real, you know? But I feel like today might be a little different. Today I'm gonna try my best to like go in there and work. Like I'm an official artist. I got a wristband, everything. I ain't even used it.
Why?
I don't know. I've been so busy with my shit that I haven't had an opportunity to go to these other events that, you know, like with these labels and these, they have so much hub for artists that people don't know about that you get access to when you have the wristband. I feel like a lot of people aren't really knowledgeable on the official end, but
you gotta apply for that, right?
You do. You have to apply like 6 months in advance. You have to be accepted depending on what show you're doing, stuff like that. So it's a process.
Cool. So I know we had short time and things like that, so I want to get like a nitty gritty question with you before we wrap it up and things like that, right?
Do it.
All right, cool. So you know me, I'm big on hypotheticals. I'm big on just, you know, giving people the wild questions. So let me see what I want to ask you real quick. All right, so you know I already know it. Anyways, all right, so if you had to have your dream feature, right? But you had to do like something crazy as fuck. Who's your dream feature first?
My dream feature would probably be Drake.
Drake. Okay, I love Drake. All right, so if you had to like burn down a fucking school for a Drake feature, but like you not gonna get in trouble, guaranteed Grammy.
I'm burning it.
Oh my mama. Okay, so look, I put like this. People be like, oh, I wouldn't do certain shit to like get certain type of way, right? So like, what is one thing that you feel like when people like get into the industry, right? Like, what's one thing, like one rule you have, like, hey, don't do this and do that. Like,
I for sure ain't fucking and sucking for nothing.
Oh, we're different on that. But, that's cute for you, babe. But what is something that you would do?
Get
like,
on my nerves.
As an artist, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, son, you've been popping on shit. So like,
thank you.
Right now, like, in advice, I'm sure you learned like from last year, this year,
for
2
sure.
years ago, like, what you seen like right now is beneficial to like a new person. Cause I look at when I think a new person, I'm like a young high schooler who probably came to South by Southwest, cause they're young people out here. So like, what's your advice to them?
Be network, be friendly, talk to people. Don't be afraid to tell people about your brand, because all of these people who don't care about embarrassment, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna see these people ever again. So if you can get this person to follow you, or you can have a quick conversation, or you can get it to that person, like that person you're probably never gonna see again. That's one fan that you just might have let walk by. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that person likes, what they do. And a lot of people who come to these festivals are music lovers. Like people who aren't artists, they're music lovers. They know what they're here for. They know what they're getting into. They know it's nothing but artists walking around here.
They're trying to find you anyway.
Exactly. So it's just, don't be afraid. I feel like when you afraid to look stupid or look foolish about something is what holds you back.
For sure. So before we wrap it up, things like that, I want to make sure they know to follow you, what's coming out, things like that. Go ahead and shout out, give you a shameless plug. So like,
hey, you already know we here with the After Zarty. It's your girl Sunni the Rapper. Make sure you follow me at SUNNITHARAPPER. Be on the lookout for new music. I just dropped a new single called Moody, featuring my girl Salma Slim. Shout out to ATL. We in this thing. H-Time, we out.
Bye, y'all.